still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Seattle Seahawks and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Breaks a tackle. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing is Hurts. They'll roll him out right. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now.
Oh, we're always talking about the athleticism we see from these guys on the field. How about the intelligence as well? He recognized that there was a screen pass on that one, broke off his pass rush, and got back to tackle the running back. That's great scouting and great reaction.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field. They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
After the interception, here's Wilson. His throw caught right around the 6.
Wilson's pass.
And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown.
Complete to D.K. Metcalf.
D.K. Metcalf, his first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Eddie Pinheiro.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
They're on 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. A quick pass here to Godwin. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Ball up out to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
17-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They were in zone defensively, went with a crossing route. It's always interesting to watch that chess match.
Yeah, and I think safeties don't mind crossing routes against zone, because eventually you're going to run into their territory, and that's when they lick their chops in order to get the big hit or a play on the ball.
Offensively, nice execution to find a hole, make the catch. On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. They're going for it with Dobbins. And trying to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short. And he is short. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Play action. It's Wilson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. They go play action with Wilson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. It has been a near-perfect beginning to this football game. Already a double-digit lead first quarter, but their first misstep.
And you know how it is, partner. Sometimes when everything's going right, you start to feel like you can do just about anything you want on the field. This one didn't work out. If I were him, I'd go to my defensive captain and say, pick me up, my man. Help me out.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. Fighting to get back to the goal line. I don't think he got there. He did not get back there. It's a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. Oh. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come up to 6.
A lot of points. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an And now a fumble. The ball's out, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Well, keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. He was calling a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down.
16. Buccaneers 6.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The 22 more yards there and another 1st down.
And the Seahawks 1st down.
Play action. Now Wilson rolling to his right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Thus far, they've been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this 1st half. A 2nd one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Looking left side, he's got it complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Wilson will throw again. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards the pickup. 1st down.
At the 11-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. 1st down, Seattle.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Right on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 7-yard line.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Flushed out right. And this one's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
6 yards to go.
On 3rd down, Wilson. toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Bucks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bucks offense set to begin their next possession. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and a yard.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
And the Buccaneers.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now this time he'll look to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks. They go play action now. Wilson. Flush to his right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. The 20, 10, touchdown, Tampa Bay. Amari Cooper, an even 90 yards. And the Bucks get the quick strike touchdown.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
You said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Taken about 7 yards deep, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Wilson now off the play fake. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Complete to number 39. It's a gain of 7.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. Wilson, off play action. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Off play action. Wilson. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 17-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Wilson. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
To number 86.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And the Seahawks are going to have it first and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though. On second and goal, Wilson under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. This will be play number 8 on the drive. It's third and goal. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Number 86.
Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
He was covered by Jamal Adams.
They'll throw now on the final play. Eluding the pressure right. Looking downfield for Godwin. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. So they touched him before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the fourth.
No, not at all, and they're trying to get something going after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
A gain of
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
first down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That is caught inside the 5. And the Seahawks are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal. Throwing is Wilson. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown.
To DK Metcalf.
DK Metcalf with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
The score, Seahawks 33. Buccaneers.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Their own 23-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
The keeper gets him 7 that time, but it'll lead to a third down.
Brought down at the 37-yard line. Brings up third down.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He's got Evans. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. They go play action with Hurts. He'll buy some time right. He finds his tight end Howard. That's complete. All that for a 2-yard gain, second down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 22. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be third down and about the length of the football. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
1-yard line.
And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Chris Godwin, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bucs are able to cut in now to that deficit.
They went 5 wide in that offensive set and raced.
And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And now look at him go. He's at the 50, 30, past the 20, 10, 5, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Wilson. Buying time to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Going for Metcalf on the deep. And got his man complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Frankly, I don't know that this defense knows what to do anymore. Just look at their body language out there. The passing game has absolutely been relentless throughout.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. He's going to go up top again. And this is caught inside the 5. 33 yards that time.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
From the shotgun, Wilson escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Again, Wilson. Flushed out right. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
On 3rd and goal, Wilson. And that will be incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a 1st down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
This is up and good from Pinheiro. And that will make this now an 18-point ball game. They had it 1st and goal, 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little counterintuitive. But you run out of space to run the deep route, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. They end up having to take 3 there.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They go play action here on 1st down. Flush to his right. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Here we go.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one good for 21 yards. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. Back now in Tampa. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the 4th quarter. On 1st down, Hurts. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
4 yards.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Hurts. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Intended that time for Cooper. That'll bring up 2nd down. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to keep it here. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Open man has got one. It's complete. And a loose football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. The 30, 20. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown.
Seattle. Eddie Pinheiro.
And he has great speed, defensive back speed. Once he got it and took off, there was no catching.
And I know every team tells you to hustle no matter what the play, but there was no chance of catching him. Maybe if it had been a defensive tackle running with the ball, but not in this case.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
Throwing is Hurts. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. First 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. And some room to work. And he's taken down inside the 30. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 48. 48 for Mike. It's our time. It's our time.
69. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Cooper was the target there. And now it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
56. Watch it out. Watch it.
Here's Hurts to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up second.
Now they try the right side here. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge. Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one.
6-yard pickup.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
45, 45, 45, Mike, 45.
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And the tackle there by Quan Alexander. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And he'll give it here to his running back. Room here to run. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Wilson wants to throw it. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Ronald Darby. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. The 20. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
Buccaneer.
Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I won't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. 45.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Intended for DK Metcalf. Incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Wilson. Throws right side, and that's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Today's final score, Seahawks.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
Game to put up that